guys? So it's been a while since I posted. I've been pretty busy with work. I was actually out of town for about a month and a half. But I've been doing a ton of work on the car. I ceramic coated the exhaust manifold, redid the return line, moved the catch can to down here. I redid all my wiring. As you can see, there's no more wiring right here anymore. It is now all underneath there. It's kind of hard to see because it's a little dark. Actually, I had to extend the wiring on the ABS module about a foot. Next is to get the forward-facing intake manifold on. That is a GE lower currently bolted to a GTE upper. And yes, that throttle body is plug and play. I have a relocation kit for the power steering reservoir. I also have new rear quarter panels and a new rear trunk metal and rear bumper and factory front bumper to unfuck all of that. Also painted the intercooler black and started painting some of the piping and ECU cover and some fuse covers black. I got these door panels too, all black out of a 04 Lexus because I hate the panels that are in the car. Felt material, whatever the fuck it is. It's hot as fuck in Florida, so I'm sweaty as shit right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I ordered a 90-degree elbow for the compressor housing, so I can redo my intercooler piping for the forward facing intake manifold because everything's going to be different now. Shortened up the turbo intake, put on my innovative boost control solenoid. Other than that, just trying to unfuck whatever the previous owner did to this car, because there's just a lot of half-assed wiring and just half-assed jobs all the way around. I found more body damage in the front end. Nothing too crazy. It's all stuff that can be replaced. The worst of the damage obviously in the rear. Also got a factory interior piece, this guy, and I'm going to mount a WRX gauge pod to it and hook up my gauges. I'm going to get a BTI gauge, have an oil pressure gauge, and my wideband innovative / boost gauge, and that's pretty much it. 3 gauges is all you need. That BTI gauge does more than enough stuff, and until I can afford to actually have the car painted, I'm going to plasti dip it with my fiance, probably white. I really like that color, and I have a set of black Rota grids coming in for the car, and I'm going to run the 275 35 17 in the rear and 235 40 17 in the front. But yeah, it's pretty much everything right now. I'm trying to get the car body wise back to factory. The front bumper is already spoken for. I'm trading it for a factory or for a front lip for the factory front bumper. Other than that, it's just work and work and work. I have surgery tomorrow morning, so wish me luck. So I won't be working on the car a whole lot. I can't elevate my blood pressure. Obviously working out here and sweating kind of makes my heart race, so it'll make my blood pressure go up. That's not good. So just keep an eye out. I'm probably going to do a full video on the GE lower with the GTE upper and how to do everything and what's involved. It's actually really easy. So you guys will be happy to know it's probably $500–600 to do this versus paying $1,200 to $1,800 for an aftermarket forward-facing intake manifold. And then if you're an automatic like me, you lose cruise control and all that other stuff. So with mine, you won't lose that. It's sourcing an Aristo GTE upper with throttle body is the problem. I got lucky and Titan Motorsports hooked me up. Well, I got the top of the old intake manifold off. Just got to tuck all this wiring underneath, figure out where to put the oil dipstick, do the vacuum lines. I ordered my Supra cable. This is just sitting in there, but got the compressor housing back, got it black, got the new fitting for the turbo. This is all cut and ready to go. I just got to clamp it. I just can't because I don't have the intercore piping. Innovative boost gauge or boost controllers up and ready to go with the catch can. I got all my piping cut and ready to go. And then these two are going to get welded together like that. And that's for the driver's side. And then these two will get welded together like that, and that's for the one coming off of the intake manifold. And I still need to buy two 90s for this side over here and two boots, a 90 boot and a 3" to 2 7/4 boot. Got the upper GTE manifold figured out. So I just got to do a little bit of grinding and stuff to that lower, or to the GT upper, so it will fit the lower nice. You can use factory gaskets and a little bit of the ultra black RTV. You just don't want to use a lot. So just got the old stuff there. I'm probably going to sell that if anyone wants it. You know, like $20–25. You cover shipping. Probably not going to move the ECU yet. Probably going to save that for another day because I'm not made of money. It's like a couple $100 in wire to do the job. So the main thing right now is get all this wiring done, tuck, extend the fuel injector wires so I can run them up underneath. Relocate the power steering reservoir, put on the new GTE cable, do the vacuum lines, which should be pretty easy. The two coolant lines for the throttle body, and then bolt everything together. Oh, got a new turbo blanket too. Also got the factory top vent piece, which is going to go back in, and I'm going to use a WRX gauge pod and mount it to that, because the one I have in there now is a piece of crap. Well, I think it is. It's cracked, needs fixed. So once that, I'll be selling that too, $15–20. I don't know, making an offer, you pay shipping. So it's almost done. Trying to get everything ready to go for Cars and Coffee and a Popka in October. I might even have the car plasti dipped white by then, and I'll do a little bit of putty to the back quarters until I decide to weld all this new crap in. And the factory front bumper will be going on too. Gonna just cut up here and all the way across and then down and leave all this nice and open for the intercooler. Yep, so that's where we're at. Can't think of anything else. If you guys have any questions about anything that I'm doing or how I did it or why, feel free to message me on here or my Boost Technique Facebook or Instagram. Alright guys, thanks.